Mm, Recording is on. Welcome everyone. So basically, we are going to check the trades that we're gonna take today. Very high chances that we're gonna take the trade today. So we'll see what the currencies have done and is it looking good to take the trade. For this right now, I'm just not interested yet. It still needed a lot more things to do. So if we um not really. I need a daily candlestick close under this, so we need one more day over here. So it's going for tomorrow's trade. Euro and ZD. Oh my god. It does a thing. It does a thing which I wanted. No, it doesn't. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't. Yeah, it didn't. Technically, it didn't. No. So over here, we're waiting. We were waiting for price to come back to this area of interest. It does came. Does given us the shift of structure. Mm, can we take this trade entry? Yeah, absolutely not. But it looking good now. It's coming for retracement. If we do got the retracement to this area, then we can take this trade. Um, to be honest, I'm just not liking it the way it is looking. So it's temporarily excluded. Euro USD. Let's talk about this, huh? Let's talk about this. So Euro USD, we're waiting for the price to come back to this area of interest. It never came, never took the trade. Mm, can we take the trade now because it has created a beautiful engulfing candle to the downside? Let's see, let's see, let's see. No, absolutely not. It haven't created the weekly week to the upside. Means line like this. It has to create the line like that. Until that, I'm good. So it's going to be a tomorrow's trade as well. GBP AUD. GBP AUD. We were waiting for the candlestick close like this. Once that candle has been closed, like an engulfing candle, I, I was exactly correct because this is a high, this is a low, this is a high. This can take the push to the upside. Yet, oh my god, this looks good for buying. We can easily buy from here to here. This was the Friday. Yeah, this was the Friday. Man, I need to drink the water just a minute, yeah. This was a intraday trade when the candlestick closed like this. This was an intraday. Okay. Uh, is there anything today we can do over here? Let's see. I mean, we were waiting for a price to come back to this area of interest. It does came. So now we need this price to break retest under this area of interest. If we got, we got. We don't take the trade to a downside. This is what we want. If we got, we got. Yeah, this looks solid. I don't think so. Today is going to be the day. It's going to happen. Let's see. This is creating so big weak and creating candle to downside. Not possible. So I'm just. I want the daily candlestick close under. I want a daily candlestick close like this tomorrow. Tomorrow daily candlestick close like this. I need that to take the trade to downside. So it's coming back to Wednesday. Euro GBP. What the fuck is this, huh? Yeah, we're waiting for the daily candlestick close to take the trade daily to take the trade to the upside. Daily haven't candlestick close above. It closed under. It's seriously just out from the list now. AUDJP. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was waiting for the daily candlestick close like this, and now we are getting. Once this daily candlestick close like this, tomorrow we can have the beautiful trade to the downside. I like this. I like this. I will keep AUDJPY at the top side.
It's
This is
7:30.
looking solid. We will be, this candlestick will be closed like this when we'll be having the break, retest, engulfing. Tomorrow is the beautiful day to take this trade to the downside. It does look solid. It does look solid. Not gonna lie. And this is gonna pump to the downside like anything. It's gonna come till here. It is gonna come till here. If we get this trade, brother, we will be growing our $20 into 40, 50, 40 or $80 easily. Okay, it's like easy. Yeah, it's gonna feel that way. It's going to be that simple, you know. It already have came. It just came, reject, gone, came, retracement. Tomorrow it's going to have a retracement. Take the trade to downside. Euro USD we already talked. Yeah, so we can have this trade as a discarded because it's not gonna come now. GJ on, looks good. Looks good. What we waiting for? We're looking for sell. We're looking for sell. Just a minute. Yeah, let me just drink the water. If we're looking the sell, I was waiting for daily candlestick close like this. But as daily candlestick close above this box, above the CMA, I'm just not interested now. What I want is I want the daily candlestick close under this area to at least be interested to take the sell trade to the downside. Right now, I'm just not interested because whenever we are above, we pretty much buy. Whenever we are above, we pretty much buy. Whenever we are above, we pretty much buy. And right now, we are above this a box, not interested. So tomorrow we can have this trade, maybe. GBP CAD. To be honest, yeah, brother, this looks solid. Tomorrow, yeah, this is where we started, and now this is where we're gonna be end. Today, this if today's candle, I'm believing in this. If today's candle close like this under a like engulfing candle and under this box exactly like this candle, will be getting the beautiful like the beautiful break retest of the 4 hours time frame. 4 hours EMA also gonna come and take the trade to downside. This is going to be the beautiful trade tomorrow. So I like this trade for tomorrow's trade. Okay, I like this. So tomorrow, oh shit, this is section for tomorrow. So we're waiting for this candle close like this. GBP CAD waiting for its candle close. GJ tomorrow's trade. GBP AUD tomorrow's trade. And ZUSD is completely discarded. It's never gonna come up over here now. So let's see the temporary trades. This is discarded. This is discarded. Euro USD not gonna come. ZUSD is not gonna come. So we are just left with only and only four currencies. AUD JPY. But which looks more cleaner? Let's see. Do we got 3 time frame in sync? Do we 4 hours is bearish? Hello. Yeah, the 4 hours is now bearish. If we talk about that, we can talk about that. The 4 hours is bearish, so which means this got 3 time frame in sync. GBP CAD, the 4 hours is also bearish, which but the daily is bullish, which is gonna come down now. GJ, okay, the weekly is bullish, huh? The weekly is bullish, daily is bearish, and the 4 hours time frame is bullish as well. So it's pretty tricky trade. So just coming down because it's not that clear which we wanted to. Bearish, bullish, bearish. So let's see. Yeah, this is bullish if we talk about that. But if we get this break and then retest, we'll get the 4 hours bearish again. So GBP odd looks good. AUD JPY looks good to me. So most high probable is the AUD JPY in this list right now as of now. GBP AUD is, yeah, we're getting good thing, but you know the time frame is still like on a daily time frame, it's like a break, retest, and going to the upside. Taking a sell trade over here, it's like turning me off. But GBP CAD is also the good trade. If we talk about that, if we get this break, retest, engulfing, this will be my good number one trade. If we talk about that, like if there is no AUD JPY haven't come up over here, GBP CAD will be my beautiful because it looks so clean like anything. GBP odd, it is not that clean because like it's a daily high, higher low, higher high. But in GBP CAD, it's like it's already created that higher high. Now we literally can see it's just the stop over there, and it just like gonna come to a downside. It literally we can see like this is like rocket have gone, and now fuel is over, and now fuel is more getting empty, and now the rocket is going to get fall. We can literally see that shift. But in GBP odd, there is no stop movement over here. Just like rocket is pumping, pumping, pumping. So that is why GBP odd is getting discarded. Yeah, actually get discarded. GBP JPY. GBP JPY also says stop over here. I'm not gonna lie. But I need that engulfing. But it's so super choppy over here most of the time. And the weekly is also bullish. But and the 4 hours time frame, the 4 hours is also bullish. If we get the break retest, it's a bit messy over here. Yeah, it's tricky. So in this currency, GBP CAD looks so cleaner than GBP JPY. Not interested in GBP JPY. So only we left with the two more quality and high probable trades is the GBP CAD. We just wait for break, retest, and we want the daily engulfing candle to close under this box. That is what we want in GBP CAD. We get a 2 time frame in sync, higher time frame with this in our side, and AUD JPY. We're waiting for the daily candlestick closer under this box to take the trade to the downside. Once we have daily candlestick close, we will wait for the retracement again to this EMA, to this structure, to this area of interest to take the trade to the downside. So easy, isn't it? So we just discarded like some wacky trees, some wacky things. It's not that clean and all. So we now left with only two currencies. From the nearly 5 to 6 currencies, we just left with the two currencies. But this 5 to 6 currencies are gonna follow these two currencies because this looks cleaner. It's a rule. This is the king of this week market. Every single market is going to follow the king. If king is gonna go up, every single market is going to go up. So simple. We just need to find who is king because king provides a good amount of clear enter signal. So this is what I'm like learning. I'm growing every single day, and also my software is also saying the same thing exactly of what I said right now. Look at the good. This is how clean this camera looks. This is where is the software? Yeah, this is a software which is saying the exact same thing. I don't want to show you because we have really less time. Now, just because of this, I only have 5 minutes in our hand to do my trading study. Let's start it because I have to go to the bullshit motherfucking job that I fucking hate the most after 5-10 minutes. Let's go. Signing off. Yeah, both of you signing off, brother.